response to sustainability issues. Okay, most businesses use environmental, social, and governance factors to report air, land, and water sustainability issues. Okay, so this ESG framework. Okay, organizations may use this ESG framework in order to report how they react or how they address the sustainability issues in terms of the air issues, land issues, and water issues. Okay. Better environmental performance can increase revenue in 3 ways. Okay, so when organizations respond to sustainability issues, okay, when they address sustainability issues, they are able to have increased revenue in 3 ways. Okay, so of course, because being businesses, they are, in the end, they have a profitability in mind. Their purpose is to generate wealth. Okay, so any initiative that they take, in the end, they would like to see how much does that initiative help them in achieving their wealth maximizing objective. Therefore, in actual fact, if they do take up the sustainability activities or aims or actions, then they can actually do get the benefit in terms of increasing revenue. And how do they get it? It's through 3 ways. Firstly, is through better access to certain markets, where if there are certain niche markets that are focused on sustainability, then they will get access to those markets. And then secondly is differentiation of products. Okay, their products will be differentiated from other products through their sustainable practices. And thirdly, sale of pollution control technology. So they even take advantage, okay, of the demand of the stakeholders on sustainability practice by offering technology related to pollution control. Okay, so because people's awareness, the stakeholders' awareness and demand on sustainable practices increases, then there will be increase on technology related to sustainability practices. Okay, pollution control technology. So those companies that can produce pollution control technology, they will have an opportunity for revenue. They will open up an industry. They will open up an opportunity, a market for that they can lead, that they can generate a lot of income from. Positive links between environmental and economic performance. So this, from a research point of view, they have come up with this framework that shows the links between environmental and economic performance. Okay, so a firm's innovation strategy is influenced by employees, regulators, consumer purchasers, stakeholders, and other external stakeholders. Their innovation strategy, their innovation, in any innovation that they take, any innovation strategy that they make, should be able to provide them with opportunities for increasing revenue, as well as for opportunities to reducing costs in respect to environment or in respect to sustainability. So when they have innovative strategy with regards to sustainability, okay, they will have opportunities for increasing revenues. For example, to have better access to certain markets. Like I said, there's a niche market for sustainability practices, then they will be able to enter into those markets. They will have differentiating products. Okay, so there are products. Certain products have this environmental scoring rating, the star, the 5-star, 3-star, 2-star. Okay, like on the refrigerator, on the washing machines, you have this star rating. Okay, so it differentiates the products from a product that is less sustainable to a product that is more sustainable. So a lot of conscious consumers, when they see the rating of the energy rating of a certain company product, they will have a perception that this product is more sustainable. Okay, is better for the environment than the other product. Okay, so it differentiates the sustainability practices, will differentiate the products and creates opportunities for increasing revenue. And then selling pollution control technologies or devices that reduces pollution. And then there are, by taking up sustainability practices and strategies, organizations will have opportunities for reducing costs, such as through risk management and relations with external stakeholders. Okay, so if they incorporate social sustainability practices, they will have better relations with external stakeholders, and they will have reduced costs in terms of establishing that relationship. Okay, having this strategy is already strengthening the relationship. They can reduce the cost of establishing such relationship. And then cost of material, energy and services. Okay, by being sustainable, it follows a lot in line with reducing wastage. Okay, reducing material usage, reducing reliance on petroleum. Okay, so this indirectly will reduce the cost. Okay, the more they have a sustainable practice by reducing the amount of use of certain things, reducing waste, then they are actually reducing cost as well. Okay, cost of capital and cost of labor. Okay, some of the things that they can reduce costs on. Okay, so these things, opportunities for increasing revenue and opportunities for reducing costs, they relate to environmental performance as well as they relate to economic performance. So these initiatives that they take with regards to sustainability not only presents them opportunity for environmental performance but also economic performance. So they should be able to have the environmental and economic performance hand in hand. Okay. Okay, so how do business respond to sustainability issues? First is green marketing. So a lot of organizations, they utilize green marketing, which is a strategy involving stakeholder assessment to create meaningful long-term relationship with customers while maintaining, supporting, and enhancing the natural environment. So they, on one hand, they utilize green marketing. So green marketing, they get certain certification or certain labels that endorses the green, the quote unquote the green practices that they have, the sustainable practices that they have. There are scorings, like for example the Energy Star scoring of electrical appliances. Okay, those are related to green as well. there are other scoring as well that can be used as a marketing tool to highlight that a product is better for the environment. So when consumers compare between several alternative products, and they see that one is having a certification of being green, then consumers are likely to some the customers are likely to switch to those ones that are green, even though sometimes their cost is slightly higher. Okay, so that's green marketing. But it's not only that. Green marketing is not only for the revenue purposes, increasing sales, but of course indirectly, because if they want to have green marketing, then they should have the practices that can make them eligible to market themselves as being green. Okay, so they will indirectly have maintain and support and enhance the natural environment. However, some organizations do green marketing even though they are not fulfilling the requirements of being green. So this common term used for this is greenwashing, okay, which is misleading a consumer into thinking a good or service is more environmental friendly than it really is. Okay, saying something, claiming that they are green whereas they are not that green, okay, so to say. Okay, so a lot of organizations are greenwashing. So this is quite an issue as well. So organizations are misusing the sustainability issues for their own benefit. So not only they are misusing, but through a legitimate manner. Instead, sometimes they do even fraud. Okay, they do fraud. Sometimes they exaggerate the extent to which they are green. Sometimes they make claims that actually there's nothing advantageous to them, nothing better regarding them as opposed to other companies, but they market them as well in order to make it look as if they are better than other companies. For example, the government issues a directive that all cars, for example, all models of cars should have carbon CO2 emission less than a certain amount. And then, so it is a regulation. So if you don't fulfill with that regulation, then your car model should not be brought into the country. So it's a mandatory requirement. However, certain cars may put on their models some labelings showing that they are minimal CO2. They have minimal CO2 emission. Okay, but it means that they just merely comply with the requirement which is required of all companies. Is that just that other companies may not put that as a marketing tool, while other companies is putting, and then it creates the illusion that this particular company is better than the other company, whereas all companies are subjected to the same regulation. Only some make it as a marketing tool, some not. Okay, so that is also part of greenwashing. Okay, it misleads the customer into thinking that their service or goods is more environmentally friendly than others. Okay.